Can you hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep.
All
You're
right.
good.
So I joined this league in 2018. This is the league with my college friends, right? Listen to this. So when I first joined the league in 2018, I finished second. The next
Okay.
year, I finished seventh. The next year, I finished fourth. The next year, I finished fourth. The next year, I finished second. The next year, I finished, and then 2023, I finished eighth. 2024, I finished ninth. Both 5-9 records. Some of these times, I've had the clear cut best team in the league and lost either in the championship round or in the second round. Those years where I finished fourth, like 2021, should have won that one. Like some of these, like it's man.
Nasty.
My overall record, well, right now my all-time record is 48-48.
Oh
It's,
wow, you're Eli Manning.
well, off of the last 2 years. So
Okay.
if you take the last 2 years where I finished 5-9 and 5-9, so take off 10 wins and 18 losses. So I was 38-30
Okay.
before this downward swing of the last 2 years, and
Is this
now
Yahoo?
it's ESPN.
Okay. I didn't realize ESPN gave overall records. I know
Yeah,
Yahoo used to.
yeah. So team performance, my average finishing position is fifth. Listen to this. So this is from I guess the league started in 2018 when we all graduated. Now it's even though we were playing some years before that, but I think he just started a whole new league. So this is the official one. So I guess the
Okay.
new official one. So it started in 2018 to last year. I have average finishing position of fifth. I've made the playoffs 4 times, so that's that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over half of my time in the league, I've made the playoffs. I have 2 top 3 finishes and 4 top 5 finishes. Uh, uh, uh.
Sounds like this is your year. And that draft is tonight, correct?
Yeah, it's at 6 p.m. I have pick number 9. I've had pick 9 in a couple of. Let me look.
Is this a 10-team league?
Yeah, it's a 10-team league. I've had pick number 9 in. Um, and actually, this is the second one, and the other one was a 10-team redraft league. And I can read you. I can read. Let me read you that team.
Okay. Is this the one you sent me the other day when I was like, "Congratulations, you just won $700"?
Not on that. You're talking about the Yahoo one.
Yeah, the one you sent me the other day.
Nah, not the Yahoo one.
Okay.
And which that's also a 10-team league, but I had like picked like 5 or
You
6.
got
I was
6
more in the middle.
because
Yeah, I was in 6.
Jameer Gibbs dropped to 6.
Yeah. And that's when I was all right, something's funny. All right, so this is the league. This is the other 10-team league where I had pick number 9. What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. QB. Now I'm gonna just read the team. Jaden Daniels, Bucky Irvin, Christian McCaffrey, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Worthy, David Njoku, Cortland Sutton. Current defense, Packers defense.
Okay.
We'll talk about why later. Brandon Aubrey, bench, Trey Benson, Tank Bigsby, Aaron Jones Sr., Corton Loveland, Jacoby Myers, CJ Stroud, Jameson Williams.
You and JMO. JMO was your guy. Like if someone had a guy, like JMO was your guy.
Listen, the one thing I have been doing this year specifically, now that I have like, what is that, 2 solid dynasty teams? Yeah, 2 solid dynasty teams and an auction league team. Once after the second round, it's like, all right, where are my guys? Like, where are my guys that I have already invested? Let's get them away. And if I can, some of those guys I'm trying to get in the first and second round. Right now, it has me projected to finish 3rd in that league with that 9th pick.
Okay.
So if I can build a similar roster to this is a really good team.
Yes, it is.
If I can build a similar roster, I feel really good. I'm projected to lose, but it's because I'm starting the Packers defense.
Oh, because they play the Lions on Sunday, right?
Yeah, but that's a long-term play. Like and I don't think it's that long-term. We're gonna talk about it though. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great day to be a Packers fan, but it's an especially great day to be right here with you. You already know when you see this mouse fade, it can only be one brother, the good brother, Los D Mix. Welcome to episode Speak On It, episode 196. And every Tuesday, you already know I am joined by the smoothest bald head on the East Coast, Mr. Danny Ocean. Long-winded way of saying it. How are you doing, brother?
I'm great. Before we get started tonight, I wanted to say a few things about, I know we're going to talk fantasy, but this weekend was Labor Day, of course, hanging out with the family, and Shits and Grins and his father, Pete, who are in the redraft league that we draft tomorrow.
Yeah.
First concern, Pete was like, oh, we're only going to have 2 minutes for each pick. I don't know if that's long enough. And I was like, it's going to be, I was like,
how much longer do you need, brother?
I was like, it's going to be 9 o'clock, brother. It's going to be 9 o'clock East Coast time. Like, I'm going to try to be going to sleep. So 2 minutes is more than enough. And then secondly, those two, oh, my dog's saying hello. And then the second thing was, apparently they are in this dynasty league where there is open collusion happening. Apparently, like 2 guys are in on it. Like one guy has traded, like one guy's roster, I think he showed me it's Saquon, Jettas, Jamar, Brock Bowers, like those 2. And he showed me one of the trades. And one of the trades, D, included Tanner McKee. And I said, if this was happening in D's league, both them niggas be gone. Like, it wouldn't be no.
Let me tell you something. In my league, no. They ain't gonna be gone. I'm undoing the trade, and then I'm hopping in the group chat and I'm saying, okay. Well, first off, I'm changing the rules to league vote, so now they can't do that trade again. I'm doing that immediately. Then I'm putting them in the group chat and I'm saying, what is going on here? Y'all need to explain yourselves right now. Because then I got to look at y'all's history of trading, what's been going on, what roster waiver moves have been. I'm looking at the history, and then I'm presenting the case. Now I got to turn to the NFLPA and a private investigator at one time. I got to be both the union and Roger Goodell.
It didn't. They showed me the chat and like the trades, and one person in that league was like, "No, we got to kick these motherfuckers up out of here." And I was like, yeah, like you need to ask the commissioner, like you said, like, can we vote on trades? Because those 2, and dude still didn't win. That's the other thing. Dude still didn't win last year.
With Jamar Chase and Saquon?
Still didn't win. But yeah, I said to Shits and Grins and his father, I said, yeah, that wouldn't fly in D's league. D is a great commissioner. I was like, we have owners meetings, and he was like, yeah, I suggested owners meetings to this commissioner so we can talk about stuff. He's not interested in that. So they called him while I was standing right there, like, oh dog, what the fuck? Why is a trade with Tanner McKee in first round picks happening right now? Like, what are you doing? Silence.
Oh, I'm leaving the league then. Like, all right.
That's what I said. I was like, nah, it's time to bounce from that league. You ain't taking my money, so these 2 can just trade Tanner McKee and whatever for 2 first-round picks and, whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm out of here. Nothing to do.
Out of here.
And I might threaten. I'm not gonna say threaten. And I might suggest the shit being slapped out of someone by someone. I ain't gonna say who for the match.
That's crazy.
And Gator Jams.
Like, they showed me that trade. I almost
Gator J when I catch you. Nah, I'm playing. When I catch you, I'm gonna give you a big hug.
No, you're not. You gonna stomp that motherfucker out.
No, we not. We not promoting violence. Not at all.
Speaking of violence, dog, and then we can get started. Today at work, I was in a meeting.
You get shoulder bumped again?
Huh?
You get shoulder bumped? You get
Nah, not by no kid. Not this time. I was in a meeting full of adults. And my boss picked up her phone in the middle of the meeting and her jaw dropped. And I was like, oh, is it that notification?
What notification?
You know what notification I'm talking about.
It was a he? He got a notification that made his jaw?
No. My boss is a woman, but she picked up her phone and her jaw dropped. And I was like, oh, is that what notification Streets been waiting for the past week?
Oh, she must have got it last Thursday.
No. That 47 is no longer with us.
Wait, what happened?
So you haven't watched it. So apparently Trump hadn't been on camera in a week, and people were speculating that he was dead. Like, he had a press conference today at 2, but he hadn't been in front of a camera in like a week. You haven't been on Twitter all weekend.
I DJ'd like every other day.
Streets were saying he was dead. Like the road to the hospital, like close to him. I forgot what hospital is called that the president uses. The roads were blocked. Like there's video of people throwing stuff out the window at the White House. Like, nah, Streets thought he was gone.
But he's alive and still an ass, right?
Yeah, he's a he.
Right.
He
Listen. Don't come in here with that type of news or that type of. You had me sitting here thinking I was about to get on my phone right now and see what was the temperature. If I got to hear on the pod that our sitting president had just passed away, I was going to say what.
I can't believe it was all over Twitter. And I'm not even on Twitter like that.
He's probably sick or on some bullshit.
Probably a mixture of the two.
Yeah. Brother, how you been, man? It's been a few weeks, ain't it?
Yeah, it's been great. I was off last week. Got to spend some time with the missus. Just got to relax. It was great. I feel refreshed. Then I went to work and all that. Gone.
Work. Let me tell you something. I mean, last week, it was a fairly chill week. I knew it was going to be a holiday week. I knew I had to DJ basically 3 times over the weekend: Thursday, Saturday, and Monday.
Turn that up.
Yeah. So I had to just prep for that. I also, had to just prep for that and also run some other errands. But let me tell you something. I was just sitting right where I was. Right where I am right now. Last Thursday. And I was working because I was working from home. After I got a good workout in earlier in the day.
Okay.
Did some, physical therapy's been going great. I mean, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw the vid.
I'm feeling great. Your boy feeling great. Listen, your boy. Hey. Your boy feeling.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Surgery back in February, right?
Huh?
Surgery was back in February, right?
I started back in February. I got surgery on it in April.
Yeah, I said spring.
Yeah, because March I was just I was basically still lifting on it and still DJing on it, just prepping for surgery. And then first week of April I had surgery. But I'm just chilling last Thursday, prepping, even getting ready for the DJ last Thursday a little bit. And all of a sudden, I saw a tweet. And I saw a tweet that I never seen tweeted before, and my eyes couldn't believe it.
What was the tweet?
Breaking. The Dallas Cowboys have traded defensive end Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. Now I'm sitting here like, must be another Green Bay. Ain't no way it's them boys up in Lambeau. Sure enough, I went to every Green Bay beat writer I follow, and it's at least 10 of them, maybe more.
What they say?
They said Micah Parsons is a Packer. And I sat there and I turned on ESPN and breaking news, there it was. And the first thing I said was, now, Jerry, why the hell would you do that? Jerry, really? First off, thank you. It's about damn time we go out and we go make some aggressive moves. Ed Policy took over for Mark Murphy, who's great. Remember, that's why we covered it that day, that time, the pod. Ed Policy, who I later found out his dad was one of the engineers of I believe it was the Niners dynasties back in the day.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Double. I think Kyle might have said it. Ed Policy dad. Yes. Ed Policy and his father, Carmen Policy, who was a prominent executive in the NFL, most notably as the Super Bowl winning president of the Niners and later president and CEO of the Browns. So his dad was like the president of those Niners team. Maybe not the GM, but was the president. But back to the Packers. They traded 2 first-round picks. And I'm like, that's not bad, but I feel like there has to be a player attached to this. And then I saw Kenny Clark, and I ain't going to hold you. I dropped to my knees a little bit. Kenny Clark's a great player. Great defensive tackle. They got a great player. We got a great player. We don't have our next 2 first-round picks, but
you being honest right now.
What Sean McVay say about them picks?
Fuck them picks.
We don't need them picks, man. Danny, this is the biggest signing for the Packers since Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
This is the biggest game changer on that side of the ball we've had since Charles Woodson. I'm going to look in the camera when I say this. Be scared, league. Be scared. We weren't a bad team last year. We just needed some pieces. Now we just got a great piece. And everyone's like, oh, he can't help stop the run. Hey, the Packers had a good run defense last year. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the run. We lose Kenny Clark. That's a big part of that. But don't worry, we got some defensive tackle. Hey, Warren Brinson, great player. We got some young dogs at that position.
And Micah's run defense or lack thereof is highly overrated. Micah is really good against the run. Like Micah, is he the best? Does he freestyle sometimes? Yeah. But Micah isn't as bad against the run as people want to say he is.
And he's coming to a unit that already isn't bad against the run. Be scared, league. Be scared. Yeah. Don't let us get the number 1 overall seed in these NFC playoffs. You got to come to Lambeau with that defense and this team.
There's an asterisk to this. He's talking to everyone but Philadelphia.
Fuck them too. That's how I'm feeling now.
Buddy.
That's how I'm feeling now.
Buddy, we see Micah twice a year. He ain't never.
Y'all ain't seen y'all seen him with their boys, but y'all ain't seen him with the team, the original Super Bowl champion. Y'all ain't seen him with the pack.
And that's
be respectful of the pack. Be respectful of the pack.
I am.
You know, we're gonna see. Don't worry, we're gonna see Monday night right in Lambeau, right?
Yeah, it's in Lambeau.
Oh yeah, all right. And it's in the cold.
When they run that,
in the cold.
It's like Philadelphia don't get cold.
Say what?
Like Philly don't get cold. It's gonna be in October. It'll be fine.
Nah, I mean it get cold sometimes with them Johns, but you know what we gonna do.
Look, man. All I know is
hold on, pause. Not pause. Just like I've been watching. I was watching the Could Have Been Records, and he had this Baltimore dude on there. I don't know if you've seen the clips.
Oh,
right. Hold on.
Oh, why you pull it up real quick?
All right, share my screen. This guy right here, listen, this guy had me tripping.
Chima you do now my dang to the jickle yow do now snap bang. They know how I'm airman and German.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. You're good.
All right. Hold on. Let me rewind that for the folks.
Chima you do now my dang to the jickle yow do now snap bang. They know how I'm airman and German.
Do you understand what this? You from Baltimore, you.
How you gonna up and jickle yeah? How you gonna now dang?
That sounds amazing.
How you gonna
But what the fuck is he saying?
How you gonna now dang?
Ain't that Tyrese?
How you gonna gang? Chima you do now my dang.
But you give it. All right. I watched. He did a whole season of Could Have Been House, rapping and talking just like that.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. It's on YouTube. It gets just like this.
No.
Bam. Bam in the comments talking about they know how many German.
Did you the Baltimore one? Did you see the one with the 4 kids and they all wearing ski masks and he's scared to get security to throw them out because they just talking about killing people?
Wait, what?
The Baltimore one. It's the same one. It's 4 kids and they're all wearing ski masks. And he's like, "Put y'all name." And they say their names, and then one of them has like it's like Abraham or something. He's like, "Abraham." So these 3 niggas' names. Oh, that's the third. That's the second one. He's like, "These 3 are names." I said, "Your name Abraham," and then they're talking about like, "Yo, we shoot you." I'll find it and send it to you.
Oh, Juicy's hilarious. All right, but back to football. Thursday night, my brother.
Oh no!
Wait, actually, what are your thoughts on this Micah Parsons trade? Talk about it as we get into Thursday night, Eagles versus Cowboys.
I'm trying to figure out how can we keep Jerry Jones alive forever?
Same.
How can we keep Jerry Jones on this earth as long as possible? Because he is the only person on this planet that would make this trade and then go look at a camera and be like, "Yeah, we really need to stop the run. We did this to stop the run, and you about to get 200 yards ran all over you Thursday night."
200?
Yes, I think they'll win for 200 yards. God bless Jerry Jones. He watched that doc on Netflix.
Now listen to this. Can you hear this?
No, I can't hear you. You're going to have to share the screen.
Come on, man. If this is not the funniest shit in the world.
If I regret that at all. I'm very, very excited about the prospects of what we've done for Cowboys. It is give us every opportunity with Dak Prescott and Lamb and the base that we've got to win now. And we made that commitment last year, and we're proud we made it. It had everything to do with this decision. Everything. And so all you need to do, this would, I'm not so sure this would have been results had we not had Dak. But the fact that we have Dak, we need to stop that. We really do. We need to get the ball back.
Wait, no, Jerry.
Yeah.
Say that one, Jerry.
We really do. We need to get the ball. We need to stop that. But the fact that we have Dak,
Just say it one more time, Jerry.
we need to stop that.
We need to stop the run.
We need to stop the run. Comedy.
I don't know how Jerry Jones is Yerman and German.
The fact that those 2 picks are going to be in the 20s with the hope that you can draft someone who is half as good as Micah Parsons. Comedy. Like, you just can't. Generational defender. Generational pass rusher.
But who's to say we can't go out and take them 2 picks, go get us somebody?
But if you're picking at 20, your best case scenario is that you wind up with a player as good as the man you just traded.
Hey, that's what Jerry said.
Like, that's the best case scenario. It's like, hey, at pick 27, we pick someone who turns into an outstanding player.
And if you knew you weren't going to pay him, why wouldn't you do this earlier in the season to get more of a return before the draft, especially?
Because that makes sense, and the Cowboys don't make sense. They make headlines. That's the goal. Thank you, Jerry. Like we're going to do our NFC East in a minute. Like, that Micah trade completely changes the way I view the division.
Listen, you know how, hey, kind of same. I'm going back to the 2 teams who I felt good about who I felt good about coming out of last season. They went right back to who I feel like are the 2 teams to beat in this division now.
Like, we'll talk about it when we get there, but yeah, it completely changes the way I look at the Cowboys and another team in the division.
Bam asks, has a guy in his prime been traded? I mean, wasn't Reggie White traded?
Or did he go in free agency? I know I saw a stat. It's like no person who has been named All-Pro, however many years Mike has been an All-Pro, has been traded before their second contract. Because you just don't let people like that walk out the door. for 2 first-round picks and a 30-year-old defensive tackle.
He's hey.
Like what?
With that being said, advancing the conversation a little bit, what do you see Thursday night as the Eagles and Cowboys kick the season off, renewing their rivalry?
If you're so, a side point to that is, and then turn around and pay Deron Bland.
Yo,
Trayvon?
I ain't gonna hold you. Did you see my tweet about how Stephen Jones is looking at Jerry Jones after giving Deron Bland that much money?
No, I missed that.
It was basically like, you remember that one game in Cleveland when Braun and D Wade was on the bench.
Oh yeah.
And here goes Braun.
Exactly like
That's what Stephen Jones over there like. God fucking damn it, Micah, just pay him.
No, I think I'm gonna pay Deron Bland. Thank you very much.
Hey, he said they had an agreement. They both had an agreement. They hung shook on that agreement.
But back to Thursday, right? I think the Eagles are gonna win. I think it might be a little closer than people think. Dak is still there, CD's still there, George Pickens is still there. I don't think they'll be able to run
now. George Pickens is there now.
Say what?
Like George Pickens is there now. It's his first year.
Yeah, George. That offense. I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball really well, but I think they'll be able to run the ball just enough to keep you honest. So you just don't go and play dime, or the Eagles play nickel a lot, but you just won't be able to go and play dime and say those two guys are going to beat us. But like from any team that plays the Cowboys, what are you afraid of?
CeeDee Lamb.
Trayvon Diggs is coming off. I'm talking about like as an offense. If you're an offense playing against the Cowboys defense, right? Diggs is coming off knee surgery this year. Bland's there. They're thin at corner. Micah's gone. Like what are you afraid of? Like I feel like you'd be like, we can do whatever we want to do against this defense until proven otherwise. Like Matt Eberflus is the defensive coordinator who was a coach of the Bears. Do you want to know where the Bears ranked last year? Run defense wise,
where?
Bottom third of the league. Oh, you flipped your camera. That's cool. Bottom third of the league. So there's nothing here that tells me that he's going to go to Dallas and learn how to stop the run.
So you have the Eagles on Thursday night.
I have the Eagles, but I think it's going to be like, I think people are thinking like the Eagles will win like 38-7. No, I don't think they're going to run through the Cowboys. I'm thinking 30-21.
I look at it and listen. I think when you're freshly off a dominant victory in the Super Bowl as they were. You bringing back a lot of good players, and you have the offensive line that you do. I think you're going to lean on Saquon. I'm also going to take the Eagles to win this game. I think the key here is, how does Jalen Hurts start out? Do they get out to a hot start? Are they able to establish the run defensively? Are they where they should be? It's going to be some first game jitters. Let's not act like the Cowboys don't still have a really good offense. They just may be they might be the NFC version of the Bengals for a little bit.
Yes, that's perfect. Like they're going to be, but they don't have Jamar Chase. Well, that's a great comparison. Yes, the NFC's version of the Bengals.
Yeah. So, hey, Jerry wants to put asses in seats. You can't put asses in seats if you don't get the football back to go down and score.
Here's the thing, though. Like, what happens when it's week 7? And they're giving up 165 yards on the ground every week? Like, what you gonna tell Jerry then? All right, Jerry, what now?
Well, we got to stop the run. It's okay, bud. Stop.
Exactly.
We got to stop the run. We got to stop the run. Stop it, dudes. Before we get into the Chiefs-Chargers game on Friday night, do you think it's a big deal or no deal that Tyreek Hill was not named a captain by the Dolphins for the first time in his Dolphins career?
Oh, just break up. Have you ever seen a breakup like this? Like you're in high school and like, oh man, like he kind of fooling around, she kind of fooling around. Everybody know they together, but they not together. What we doing here, man? Like he's gonna. Like at what point is he the man to trade? Is it before or after Tua gets a concussion? Because let me tell you something. If it's week 3 and Tua gets knocked out of a game and he out for 5 weeks, oh yeah, Tyreek like, hey, we good. Get me out of here.
Quinn Ewers. That's the backup QB.
Jesus
Kyle, we just
Christ.
finished talking about Micah Parsons. I don't know if you had any thoughts. We might circle back around to chat about Micah Parsons' impact on the Packers when we get to our pick'ems, which will start this season. I'll help keep track of our weekly pick'ems across college football and maybe NFL as well. But we'll circle back on the Micah Parsons thing. Listen, between Tyreek and the Dolphins, Tyreek know he like living in Miami. He liked the Miami lifestyle. He just may not be happy with his employers right now, and he's not happy winning for no reason, but he gonna be out there. I'm calling a big time year for Tyreek Hill this year.
Really? Okay.
I could see it.
Even with Tua's health questions. That's why I'm always hesitant on Tyreek. Tua one hit away from being out for 5 weeks.
Listen, but from this Sunday until like mid-October,
That's true.
Yeah, he's got to get to the finish line.
Kyle was very excited about the Micah Parsons.
Did you see that your boy Saquon was voted the #1 player in the NFL by his peers?
I was shocked.
I don't know why.
It's usually a quarterback. It's always a quarterback.
Nah,
Like I thought Josh.
enough people saw that backwards hurdle.
Buddy.
You should see the video of like all the people who were like, I voted for Saquon. It was some dogs in there. That was like,
I watched it earlier. It was like, like even Jettas was
Jetta was like easily not Saquon.
Well, you know what sealed it? Brock Purdy. When Brock Purdy was like, man, if I was a kid watching that as a kid, I'd love it.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Somebody was like, I thought it was pretty cool. Cooper DeJean talking about the backwards hurdle. He was like, y'all never in my life seen anything like this.
The Jags defender who was on the field, he was like, yeah, I was trying to finish the play, and then I saw that, and then I just looked at Lane Johnson.
Oh, that was Trevon Walker.
Yeah. He was like, you try to finish the play, and then you see something like that, and then I just looked at Lane.
Yeah, nah, I'm telling. Listen, I believe I was watching it. I was watching it live, like most people were, and I saw it. I was like, nah, he didn't. I rewound that thing so many times. I said, no, he didn't.
I said, ain't no way. How you jump someone backwards?
Did you hear his explanation about it?
Yeah, he was like, I got caught in a spin move, and I knew it wasn't gonna work, so I just jumped.
I just jumped, and I was like, that's insane athleticism.
That's insane.
If you really think about how fast the game is, insane athleticism. All right, so we both got the Eagles winning on Thursday night. Shifting the NFL to Brazil, São Paulo, Chiefs, Chargers. You think the keys to winning this game for both teams? And who do you like to win this Week 1 matchup? This is pretty big in the AFC West, actually.
It is. Well, whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl because the Eagles won this game last year. So whoever wins this, go into FanDuel, DraftKings, and put money that they'll win the Super Bowl. I think that the key for the Chargers, as with any team that's going to play the Chiefs this year, especially the Chargers, is running the ball. This is the game while you draft Hampton. Run the ball. Patrick can't beat you if Patrick doesn't have the ball in his hands. Steve Spagnuolo is still one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL. I wonder what kind of blitzes he's going to send at Justin to confuse him, because I think we know what Justin looks like, when things get tough. I'm taking the Chiefs. You talk about a team that has a brick on their shoulder. They played the Eagles week 2, so I kind of want to say, do they look past the Chargers? But it's week 1. You don't look past week 1. I think they mollywop the Chargers. Like they are a team. Like, just imagine what they're feeling right now. Like, did you watch that the Kingdom on ESPN, whatever, the documentary?
I watched a little bit of it, but not.
I've watched clips like that. They were for sure thought they were going to three-peat, and then they got their teeth kicked in. I think we're going to see a different Mahomes.
Listen, I think this year, that three-peat chase last year was a lot, and they came close. up into obviously the final game when we saw how that played out. But I really want to just focus on just the Chiefs and the Chargers. When you look at the Chargers, they're already dealing with some offensive line issues. Obviously, they lost Rashawn Slater. I think they're having some health issues with their right tackle as well. It might be healthy. Not sure though. I think they are dealing with it. I think they have some injuries at some other key positions. And then you look at it and you say, well, okay, well, typically in the start of the season's defenses, defenses are a little slow. They're a little slippery because they haven't really been able to, really tackle for real. So, when you start looking at whose offenses do you think is better? Well, you kind of remember the Justin Herbert. The Justin Herbert offense last year is a lot of Ladd McConkey. I know they'll have Keenan Allen back. Obviously, you're looking at Quentin Johnson to take the next step. But I just think Steve Spagnuolo, I think Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, obviously Xavier Worthy, he'll get a lot of targets. They also got Tyquan Thornton, who they said has been really impressive in camp. I listen, and they still got Isaiah Pacheco. He's maybe a year post that broken leg, so maybe he gets back into form. I like the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs open up with a victory in Brazil. I think Andy Reid will have them really, really coached up, and I think the Chargers' early season injury woes might hurt them early in the game. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Chargers come out with an early lead, but I thought the Chiefs are gonna win the game.
Yeah, I'm not betting against Mahomes right now.
All right. Let's do some NFL pick'ems. It's week 1. We don't know who these teams are, and week over week we'll keep doing pick'ems. But I feel like this week 1, I mean, it's a coin flip. Like, who do you think? So, I'll just name some games. You tell me. All right. Bucks travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Who you got?
Give me the Bucks. Not the Bucks. Give me the Falcons. Like this is the week the Falcons fool us, and we're like, oh buddy, this offense is amazing. Give me the Falcons.
Listen, the Bucks have won this division 3 or 4 times in a row now. Baker Mayfield is really good. I know they're still waiting on Chris Godwin to get healthy and a few other pieces. So it might be the Mike Evans and the Emeka Ibuka show. It's gonna be a lot of offense in both games. Give me the QB with more experience. I got the Bucks in this game.
Okay.
Speaking of Tyreek Hill, the Dolphins travel to Indy to play the Colts.
Give me the Dolphins. I will not trust Daniel Jones until Daniel Jones gives me a reason to trust him.
I like the Dolphins as well. I think they start out pretty fast in September. Plus, they'll be indoors. I still got to see it from Daniel Jones and this Colts offense. I think their defense will keep them close, but I like the Dolphins early. Raiders versus Patriots. Be an interesting one.
I think the Raiders. I don't think the Raiders would be good, but I don't think they'll be as bad as people think. Give me the Patriots, but I'm still taking the Pats. Did you see the rivalry uniforms?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think of the Patriots one?
Listen, Raiders versus Patriots. That's all I got to say about that. Listen, I think with Mike Vrabel coming in, I think they're going to take on. They're going to, they spent a lot of money. They revamped a lot of this team. I like Drake May to take the second step. I'm with you. I'm going to take the Patriots to win this one. This is an interesting NFC matchup: Cardinals versus Saints.
The Saints should never be anywhere close to a TV screen on a Sunday. They are going to be putrid. Give me the Cardinals.
I am going to take the Saints.
Really?
They're going to be at home early in the season. Listen, they're going to be at home, and listen, bad teams don't know they're bad until told otherwise.
You know what? That's a great point.
Give me a Who Dat Nation. I like the Saints in this one.
I mean, the Saints started 2-0 last year.
Okay.
With the win in Dallas.
The double revenge game: Steelers versus Jets.
Everything in me wants to pick the Jets, but this is the game Mike Tomlin wins. Give me the Steelers. But I really want to pick the Jets.
I too like this.
You're not gonna go against your GOAT, not against
I,
the Jets.
I too like the Steelers. I think the combination of DK and A-Rod is going to take some time, but I think they're going to get it. I also think this Steelers defense is going to be a little bit better than people think. And I'm curious to see what they're going to do about Cam Hayward. Are they going to re-sign him or what? Battle of Ohio, Bengals versus Browns.
What's the saying? If you got 5 quarterbacks, you got none. I'll take the Bengals in a close, closer than most people would say, but I'll take the Bengals in a close one. Yeah, right. Because you can totally see Myles Garrett taking over this game. And Joe.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals as well. I'm going to go.
There's a part of me that the Joe Flacco game comes early. Pause. Because he's going to have a 5-touchdown game this year, and he might have 2 of them, and it might be this one. But still,
I'm going to go with the Bengals on this one. Here's a good one. Panthers versus Jaguars.
I really want to say the Panthers, but give me the Jags. Give me that team has been rebuilt. You got Brian Thomas. I know everyone's down on ETN, but what's my man's name? Who's the head coach now who came from Tampa Bay?
Liam Cohen.
Yeah, thank you, Liam Cohen. Did you read that clip of today? I think there was an article. I forgot if it was The Athletic. NFC defensive coach is like, yeah, he's the smartest offensive guy. Like he is one step ahead of everybody.
Liam?
Yeah, Liam.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let's travel to the Pacific Northwest. 49ers versus the Seahawks in Seattle.
I think Seattle's going to be in the running for one of the best defenses in the NFL. But the 49ers schedule, like this is the first time they're not even healthy. I don't. This one's hard. Because Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold. Give me the Niners.
I too am going to take the Niners on this one. NFC versus AFC, Texans versus Rams.
Give me the Texans. This game scares me for Matt Stafford's back. Because Houston, you talking about getting after the quarterback. I've heard someone say, you never heard someone say they used to have a bad back. I'm petrified for Matt Stafford all year. Like because it's going to take one hit. It's scary.
Listen, I got hope for you. I got hope for you. Matt Stafford, so much hope. I think Sean McVay is going to lead him to run the football.
Okay. But this is also the perfect game because the Texans' offensive line is terrible. This is the perfect Jared verse game.
I like the Rams in this one.
Okay.
I really like the Rams in this one. Monday night, we have the Vikings versus Bears. We're going to get back to a few of these other ones. I just want to get some of these other ones out the way.
Give me the Vikings.
You know what? I'm gonna.
You gonna take the
Rookie QB making his first start on Monday night in prime time.
Yep.
Versus second-year QB making first start in prime time under new offensive coordinator.
Now I know Ben Johnson will have something queued up his sleeve, but last time he had something queued up his sleeve, it was Jameson Williams throwing the football.
Give me the Bears. I'll take the Bears. All right, let's back up a few hours before we play Monday night. 24 hours before that, we'll be playing Sunday night football in Buffalo. Ravens versus Bills.
This is the game Baltimore wins, right? Like this is the game Baltimore wins, and you come out like, oh man, here they come. They're the favorites. This is their year. This is definitely the game the Ravens win.
Listen, I think about that run Derrick Henry had against the Bills all the time. First play of the game, boom, right up the gut. But I also remember Isaiah Likely's foot on the line week 1 versus the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Bills to start the year out 1-0.
Bam, the Ravens are not shutting the Bills out. It will not be 17-0. That's not going to happen.
Actually, give me the Ravens.
For me, like this is the game where the Ravens fool us into, like, oh, here they are.
Yeah,
Here come the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. All right. 2 divisional opponents in the NFC East, Giants versus Commanders.
We'll talk more about the Giants in the breakdown, but for week 1, I'll take the Commanders at home.
Listen, man, if you know me, you know I got a lot invested in that QB that plays for the Commanders. But that being said, something tells me this game is going to be a straight shootout and very close. Give me the Commanders to win, but boy, is this going to be one of the more fun games of the weekend because it's going to be sloppy. This is a 38-35 game brewing.
Well, we'll talk more about both of those teams in a couple minutes because, yes, I see where your mind is going, and I'm right there with you.
And of course, the last one, NFC North battle, riding Lambeau. And the team that resides in Lambeau just got one of the biggest free agency signings. Biggest trades. Trading signs, not only in team history, but maybe in league history, if you're thinking about how much money was paid and spent on Micah Parsons.
Yes.
The Detroit Lions traveled to Lambeau to play the Packers week 1. They may have a Jahmyr Gibbs, but we got a Micah Parsons now.
So we didn't talk about this earlier because I wanted to do it here. The strategy against Micah Parsons, right? Because you can't
run
stop
right at him.
Yeah, you just can't run right at him. You have to have an offensive line that is capable of like running power. Like the Eagles used to do, like they would pull like Jordan Mailata or Landon Dickerson. Like, so you have your tight end, chip him, and then like your big offensive line run him over, followed by a power back, right? And the Lions have that. They have Penei Sewell. They have David Montgomery. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they just ran power behind Penei and David Montgomery. Will that work? Because the goal is to get him tired, right? You can't stop him, but tackling David Montgomery 15 times will take a lot out of you, in theory. All that being said, Micah gonna go crazy, dog. Jared Goff can't move in the pocket. The Lions' offensive line has taken a step back this year. Penei is great, but if you look tackle to tackle, like they've downgraded at a lot of positions. I think their center retired. There's only so much you can do against Micah. I think your D coordinator, you can move him wherever you want. If Sewell is locking him up, we'll just go to the other side. Give me the Packers.
Listen, with every fiber of being in my vein, it is time for Jordan Love to right this wrong, this curse that we got against versus the Lions right now, and it starts with Micah fucking Parsons. Give me the fucking Green Bay Packers to stomp a mud hole in the Lions.
A blowout.
And that's the bottom line because Los Demix fucking said so.
What's the score? Are they winning double digits?
Oh, no, it'll listen, 24-17.
Okay.
24-17.
What's the spread? Do you know? It has to be at least 3, probably 3, because the Eagles and Cowboys are 7.5, and that's with Micah gone.
Hold on. TTU, who. Oh, believe. UQ. Locally. Hey. Green Bay minus 2.5. Stop it. Hey, drop it. Hey, stop it. Hey, cop it. Hey, drop it.
Sounds right.
Hey, that's
Jared Goff, Good luck, brother. Like there was a reason every other NFC East team got a quarterback that can move. There's a reason every other NFC East team got a quarterback that's mobile. Because it move.
Just know Jared Goff. When he bend that corner, boom.
Yeah, there's a still of his how fast he gets off the ball. Yeah, man. Like if your quarterback can't move, and by move I mean run. Good luck.
Good luck, brother. Let's quickly get into the NFC East. As we wrap up our coverage of each NFL divisions, we finish it, of course, in the division that houses the Super Bowl champions, the NFC East. Ladies and gentlemen, this one we do each team's record. We'll do obviously the division winner, our biggest storylines, and maybe we'll have a chance to talk about breakout play. Actually, let's just do biggest storylines. I think it's Thursday. I want biggest storylines now. Do you want to go or do you want me to go? I'm down.
You can go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll start at the bottom of this division with a divisional record of 1-5, but an overall record of 7-10, actually.
Wait, is it 6 division games?
Yeah,
it is. I'm sorry, my math is off.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're good. I have the New York Giants. Finishing with a divisional record of 3-3 and an overall record of 9-8. I have the Dallas Cowboys. I do have the Dallas Cowboys. With a divisional record of 4-2, overall record of 10-7, and the 7th overall seed, I have the Washington Commanders.
Are you dead ass right now?
Yeah.
Bar for bar.
Yeah. And then with a divisional record of 5-1, the number 1 overall seed, and 13-4 overall, I have the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's where we differ. So same as you, 1-5 in the division, 5 in total overall. The Giants, 9-8, 3-3 in the division. The Cowboys, 10-7, 4-2 in the division. The Commanders. I have the Eagles at 11-6. This schedule is really hard. I don't think they're going to get as many wins as they did last year. 11-6, 4-2 in the division, and I have them as the 2 seed because I have the Packers as my 1 seed. And then I'm sorry, the Commanders are the 7 seed for me, so they're the last team in.
You know, it's funny. I still have the Packers. My record for them still didn't change. I still got them at 10-7, 3-3.
Oh, nothing. I had y'all at the 1 seed before the Micah trade. So I'm damn sure ain't gonna take you out of the top spot with Micah.
Listen, don't let the Pack get that number 1 seed. You got to come to Lambeau. Don't nobody want to play in that cold.
But it's, for me, the funniest thing about this is I feel like the Giants and the Cowboys are 2 teams. Like the Giants are going up on the elevator and the Cowboys are going down.
Everyone has their turn.
Yeah, like the Cowboys are about to be bottom dwellers.
So to confirm, everyone, my 7 seeds in the NFC are 1 Philly, 2 Detroit, 3 Rams, 4 Tampa Bay, 5 San Francisco, 6 Green Bay, 7 Washington. In the AFC, I have 1 the Chiefs, 2 Baltimore, 3 Buffalo, 4 Jacksonville, 5 the Chargers, 6 the Steelers, and 7 the Broncos.
And for me, NFC, the 1 seed's the Packers. Eagles are at 2. Have the Falcons at 3. The Niners at 4. The Lions at 5. The Bucks at 6. And the Commanders at 7. In the AFC, I have the Bills as the 1 seed. The Chiefs at 2. Ravens at 3. Texans at 4. Colts at 5. Steelers at 6. Bengals at 7. I really need to take the Colts out, but I'm going to stand by it. This is when I thought Anthony Richardson might be something.
Stand by this. Hey, Anthony, we're going to see you. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, 2.0 might be coming because I think Tech played 2.0 version of him this weekend, but we'll get to that with our college football section. We're going to be keeping track of our overall NFL records. Obviously, we're 0-0 right now. But speaking of pick'ems, we did do pick'ems for the college games last week. And Danny, after totaling them up, we both were hold on. We both were 5-9.
Really? Okay, off to a great start.
Hold on. Are the pick'ems not there anymore?
No, they're at the bottom. You got us both at 5-9. The records.
Yeah. 5-9. What's your thoughts there?
I mean, I think the biggest one was Bama. I had no idea Bama would get throttled like that. Did you see the?
Here are the games that we both got wrong from last week. Coastal Carolina to beat UVA. We both got that wrong.
Yep.
UNC to beat TCU. We both got that very wrong.
Yes.
Notre Dame to beat Miami.
Yes.
Clemson to beat LSU. Bama to beat Florida State. Colorado to beat Georgia Tech. And games that we both got right. Hawaii over Stanford. Nebraska over Cincinnati. And that was it.
That Colorado game, brother, them boys should still be running.
The hell, the Georgia Tech QB probably still running to this day right now.
Like, you talk about the worst start I've ever seen in a game. Georgia Tech had it. They had multiple turnovers.
And still lost the game. I mean, still won the game. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Some other week one headlines. What you think about Bill's team last night, going back to UNC TCU?
Do you think he makes it into the year?
Yes. Listen, he got to get it together. You got to get it together fast. Yo, TCU looked like they were the bigger team, the badder team. They looked like they just went up. They just went up to UNC, let them score that first touchdown, and then just took off their belt and decided to sit up forward.
Like, if you're UNC, you hope TCU goes on a run and wins the Big 12. So you can be like, yeah, man. Like,
That was it.
That was it.
Because they scored a touchdown, then they got like 35-40 just dropped on their head. I was like, all right, this ain't even fun to watch no more. This is ridiculous.
Oh, I turned that shit off. Like when Michael Jordan leaves, like that whole box was ESPN didn't go back to that box at all. LT was gone. Jordan was
But
gone.
after that first drive, though, whew.
And that was it.
Bill gonna get it together. He liked this challenge. You don't get it together. You need some players, though.
I hope
It don't matter who you are. They look like they need players. They look like they need. Ohio State's defense was something serious. Speaking of teams that have players, they look serious. I'm not with everyone saying Arch Manning is a bust. I'm not with that yet. I just think I just think that when we look back on it, we're going to say that this Ohio State defense has some pros on it.
A lot of pros. That Ohio State defense has a lot of pros on it. Did you see? I think Joe Klatt talked about this during the broadcast, and this is what happens when you have an NFL defensive coordinator as a college coordinator. Like, the linebacker looked away like he wasn't going to blitz, like he was going to drop in zone, and then just bull rushed old boy in front of him. Beautiful. Beautiful football.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Listen, Virginia Tech may have got worked by South Carolina, but I'll tell you what, that Hokie defense was serious. I thought they played very, very well.
I texted you, and I said, I had no idea the defense was like that. Maybe Jalen Hurts need to get it together.
Yeah. Listen, he shouldn't. Yeah, I ain't going to say it. It's only week one. Is that on here? Yeah, that is a pick'em game. Boy. How about LSU finally winning a season opener and a big time one?
In a big time game. I think that low key was the best game of the weekend. I had more fun watching that game than any other game this weekend.
I did too. All right. You ready to pick some games?
Let's do it.
All right. JMU Louisville. Tell me you like the upset for JMU.
I want to pick JMU. I know Louisville's going to win, but I want to be bold. Give me JMU.
All right, JMU.
I'm going to be so wrong.
I am not that bold. I will stick with Louisville. San Jose versus Texas. You think Texas starts 0-2?
No, this is the week we start getting the Arch Manning Heisman talk. He about to lie on tape.
Oh yeah, he definitely about to lie on tape. Do you like FIU versus over Penn State?
No, Penn State's top 5 for a reason.
Big Ten ACC Challenge, but in football, Illinois versus Duke.
Give me Illinois. They played tough last week.
Hey, listen, Illinois is a top 15 team for a reason. Them boys can play, and they like to run the football. I like it. A battle of Texas, ACC Big 12 Challenge, just make it football. Baylor versus SMU.
SMU, baby. SMU within the ACC.
Listen, y'all already know about where I stand on my bandwagon. This stems from my college football 25 days. Give me SMU. Go Mustangs. Go Mustangs. Listen, yes, squad started out pretty well. We both were wrong about UVA. They put up some numbers on the board. Week 2, they start off with an ACC opponent in Raleigh. Come on now.
They almost got me, but I know what I'm looking at. Give me NC State.
Listen, NC State's almost impossible to beat at home. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. Give me UVA.
Okay, why?
Big 12 versus Big 10 Challenge. Oklahoma State versus Oregon.
Can we take a second to talk about Mike Gundy out here complaining about Oregon and how much money they pay players? Did you see that quote?
What did he say?
So Mike Gundy was pretty much like Oregon pays a lot of money for their players, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the coach at Oregon, what's my man's name? Dan.
Not Dan Quinn.
Yeah, what's my man's name? Well, essentially, he called Mike Gundy in Oklahoma.
Dan Lanning.
Yeah, he essentially called him broke. Give me Oregon, and they're going to run the score up.
Oh, man. They're at home, too. Listen, I like Oregon, too. They play pretty well at Autzen Stadium. Good old-fashioned SEC football. It just means more here. Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Who do you like?
Ooh, this one's tough. Give me Ole Miss.
I too like Ole Miss. I think, listen, Ole Miss they got to make up for what they didn't do last year, and that was make the college football playoff. I think Lane Kiffin gets close. I like Ole Miss this game. Big 12 SEC Challenge, just make it football. Arizona State, Mississippi State.
Give me Arizona State. Arizona State is top 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Top 15.
Yeah, give me Arizona State.
Listen, in this conference, it just means more. Give me Mississippi State. USF versus Florida. USF with a big victory last week over Boise State.
Yeah, they beat the
I called
shit
that
out
one.
of Boise.
I called that one too.
You did. Give me Florida.
I like Florida too, but I think USF will keep it close.
Yes.
Do you like UL Monroe over Alabama at all?
Don't even turn that game on. Bama. Go ahead and hit it.
Yeah. It's going to roll Tide. It's going to get ugly fast. Light's going to go off fast. How about Big Ten SEC Challenge? Just make it football. Michigan traveling to Norman.
I don't know how to feel about this. I want to say Michigan. So I'll say Michigan.
Listen, Bryce Underwood looks like the real deal. I know Oklahoma just got their new transfer quarterback who looked well. Brent Venables has that defense playing well. It's Jordan School too. Battle of Jordan Schools. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Wolverines. I like Michigan to win this one. I like Michigan to win this one. How about this? ACC versus Big Ten. Just make it football. Boston College versus Michigan State.
Give me Boston College.
Boston College. So you like, what's my man's name? He used to be the head coach of the Texans.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien. You like what he's doing. Let's go, Sparty. Give me Michigan State. Give me Michigan State to win this one. Let's go, Sparty. The game that's probably going to have the most impact on my whole afternoon, Vandy traveling to Blacksburg to play Virginia Tech, a little SEC, ACC challenge. Just make it football. What you like in here?
Give me the Hokies. Give me baby Jalen Hurts in that defense. I'm picking Virginia Tech not because of the offense, because that defense stood up as long as it could against South Carolina and potentially the number 1 overall pick. The quarterback at Vandy is not as good as old boy at South Carolina.
Yeah. That QB, he's at Florida State now. Listen, y'all know who I bang and who I rep. Y'all know
Crazy sentence.
y'all know you know what I mean. Y'all know how I'm Yerman and Gurman, and so you know how I'm Yerman and Gurman and how I goop up and then I goop up. So go Hokies. And if you didn't understand that, it won't for you. You Gervin and I'm Gervin. All right. So overall records right now are 5-9. So some games we got to be watching. Me and you, Boston College, Michigan State,
JMU, Louisville,
Arizona State, Mississippi State,
UVA, NC State.
You have to root against your own team.
I mean, I still hope they win, but you're not fooling me. I need to see it a couple weeks in a row.
Talk to me. That's a quick shift to basketball to make sure we get our WNBA chat in. Talk to me about the playoff race in the WNBA.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the top seeds locked up. We're looking at the bottom half of the league and who's going to make it. Your Sparks in the running. They're going to need a little bit of help in order to. Let me pull these up real quick. So I know the Sparks going to need a lot of help. I should have had this up already. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's see who's clinched. Minnesota's clinched. Vegas has clinched. Atlanta has clinched. I don't think Phoenix is clinched, but they're in. So now you got two teams. Golden State would make the playoffs. That's amazing. So you got the Sparks, the Storm, the Fever, and the Valkyries fighting for those last two spots. I don't think Indiana's going to make it. They've been riddled with injuries. Caitlin's been out all year. I wouldn't bring her back. Sophie Cunningham's out. I don't think the Fever are going to make it. So now you got the Storm, the Storm, the Sparks, and the Valkyries fighting for two spots. I think it's going to be Golden State and Seattle who get those last two spots. I think the Sparks missed the playoffs by just a game or two.
Give me the Sparks to make the playoffs, baby.
So right now, the Sparks are 19-20. The Storm are 22-20, and the Valkyries are 21-18. So I wonder if the Los Angeles plays Seattle, because the season ends, I want to say next week, the regular season. Let's see, because if they play each other, that's probably going to be for
the last spot in the playoffs.
That last spot in the playoffs. They do not play Seattle anymore. Oh, they play Atlanta twice, Phoenix one more time, and then they close out with Vegas. Ooh.
All right. Well, maybe the Sparks may not make it in, but
let's see who's.
Kyle, I was going to say the same thing. I caught an Atlanta game last week. I think I caught their game versus Vegas. They have one last week.
Yeah. They played. Hey, man.
Asia's something serious, man. Do you think she could still win the MVP this year?
No, but she should be closer, because I feel like Nafisa Collier was given it, like, people granted like she's going MVP the start of the season, even though she's missed time. I think Asia has now caught her with points per game. And I also think we're at it because Asia won last year. She's won 3. I think we're getting to a place where we were with Lamar Jackson. Like, yeah, he could win it every year, but, let's give somebody else a chance. Not that Fee doesn't deserve it, because she absolutely does. She's definitely the best player in the W right now. And Asia's right behind her. But I think they're going to give it to Nafisa Collier. She has a better record, even though the Aces are right there. I think the Aces are second in the league now. Yeah, they've won 10 in a row. They're second in the league. But Minnesota,
Atlanta, Connecticut game too.
Right now, Vegas is 26-14. Minnesota is 32-8. And Nafisa Collier is going to get MVP.
Man, Minnesota, boy, they still mad about that series last year.
Hey, man, in New York, Sabrina's hurt. Stewie's been hurt. Like, they're kind of sliding right now. I think right now they're 5th. Yeah, they're 5th. They were 2 all year, and then Stewie got hurt. Sabrina's hurt. Yeah, man, they're kind of in a slump right now.
Dang. Quickly, let's talk about some wrestling. Were you able to catch Clash at Paris?
I did not, but I watched the highlights.
I was able to watch it. First off, Sami Zayn silently won the U.S. Title on SmackDown last Friday. Hasn't gotten a lot of chatter, unfortunately, as much as I think it should. But congratulations to Sami Zayn.
Absolutely.
Clash, Opened with Roman beating Bronson Reed. I thought that was a pretty good match. I am kind of tired of the whole tsunami 3 times through the table. I get it. I think that's the way.
Really? I love it.
No, I mean it's cool, but like when it consistently just happens to Roman, it's like, all right, that's their way of just writing him off until the next pay-per-view or whatever. Like,
yeah, we'll see him at the Rumble.
Yeah, something like, or a Survivor Series, something like that.
Yeah, we'll see him at Survivor Series.
Becky Lynch cheated her way to beating Nikki Bella, but listen, the story of that match was the botched whatever that was.
Dog.
Nikki Bella, we all got rusted. It's okay, girl.
Nikki, go back to being.
No, keep going, Nikki. Keep going. Get back in.
Well, she's the Eagles fan. Yeah, keep going, Nikki.
See? Wyatt 6 beats the Street Profits, but it sounds like Montez Ford heel turn might be coming. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's time. Like those two have gone as far as they can. The Wyatt 6 just doesn't do it for me. Like their debut was great, and since then, like we're seeing.
Well, they weren't on TV for a little bit.
Yeah, but what's his face? We saw it's not Bray Wyatt. What's his brother's name? Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas.
Out the mask a couple weeks ago, right? Like he was backstage. We didn't see him in his get up. So like, is he like Finn Balor? Like when the Beast comes out. Speaking of which, we haven't seen Demon Finn Balor in like 5 years.
I don't think we will.
It's no, man. It's time.
No.
I don't know how or where or why. Maybe against Dominic, but we need the Demon back, man. We haven't seen the Demon in almost. It's. I know it's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's probably a good reason for it. No need.
Maybe.
Listen, John Cena versus Logan Paul was actually a classic of a match. I really enjoyed that match.
Logan Paul's a good wrestler. I know people don't want to admit it, but he is naturally athletic. Like he is a good wrestler. Like if anything, he's above average.
That's what John Cena was saying. They was like, "Yo, man, like this was." Yeah, they was basically like, "Yo, I could have chose anyone." And well, no, I mean he didn't. He doesn't choose his opponents, but he was like, "Yo, I could have."
You believe that lie? You believe that bullshit? I don't.
Yes and no. I think they probably go to him with some options, but
Yes.
in order for you to be featured as an option, you have to be able to show something. And for John to say, "Yeah, let's do Logan Paul," that was listen, that was just a really good match. I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was like beat him cleanly, but it was just like good old fashioned just wrestling. Like it was wrestling.
And it puts Logan over. Like Logan, like I think as a wrestling fan, you take Logan more seriously now. Even
And they're both doing nods to some of the opponents that John Cena, kind of had before. Obviously, he probably won't be able to wrestle. Can't wait till somebody busts out an angle slam.
that's gonna be the last match, and it might be Angle himself.
Might be. All right. Seth Rollins in the Fatal 4-Way. Now, I thought the match was cooking. I liked it. And I was like, I honestly, when CM Punk was getting ready to win, I was like, it feels too early for CM Punk to win the belt. They just gave it to Seth. So I knew somebody was going to attack him. When I saw that it was Becky Lynch, I'm going to be honest with you. I closed the app immediately and I went on about watching what I was watching. I went back to watching football, actually. I literally just turned the whole pay-per-view off.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. That's what we doing? All right, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. I was literally like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you at Raw. See you
Question for you.
So,
and maybe this is just me. When did triple threats and fatal 4-ways automatically become non-disqualification matches?
they've always been that way. Because if how
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I that like what was Naomi at WrestleMania, and they were like, "Oh, and it's a no DQ." I was like, "No,
well, they're all no DQ,
since when?"
brother. If it's a triple threat match and one person hits one person with a chair, how do you disqualify someone?
I have to look this up
It wouldn't make sense.
because the champion's supposed to have the edge.
Yeah, but if the champion's advantage go out the window once it's past a one-on-one match.
Yeah, here it is. I just asked Google. No, a triple threat match has not always been no DQ. So when did this change?
I don't know about. Hey, listen. You just gonna believe everything the white man tell you? I'm telling you something as a brother.
Fair enough. All right, you win. How can I say no to that?
Listen, that'd be the funniest thing black people do. Oh, that's the white man's history. I don't believe in that. It's like, dog, what? They just said that peanut butter and jelly makes a sandwich. What race got to do with that?
What race got to do with that? No, this is from 9 years ago, and someone's like, they've always been no DQ. Wow, I'm really clueless. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if many of y'all know, but fantasy drafts are going on right now.
Yes, sir.
And right now, well, at the top of the hour, I have a fantasy draft for a league that I've been in now. If you were listening at the top of the show, this is I've had 8 seasons in. This is season number 9. I've had a lot of good teams. I've made the playoffs more than I haven't made the playoffs. I've won. Listen, it's time for me to win this league. The draft is at the top of the hour. It's in 10 minutes. This year, I have pick number 9. The draft room is open. So let me see if I can share my screen real quick. Let's talk about it real quick.
All right. While you do that, yeah, Kyle mentioned about the trade he and I made for Tony Pollard last week. I think that's a great place to start while you pull up your screen.
All right.
There we go.
So, pick number 9. Says right here. Now, I told you in another league where I did have pick number 9, I got Christian McCaffrey. I don't know. I look at it and I say, okay, if I'm sitting at pick number 9, I have Puka Nacua in my auction league, so I take Puka Nacua. Obviously, I have Malik Neighbors in our dynasty league, so if he's there, I'm taking him. CeeDee Lamb, I have him in my keeper league. If he's there, like some of these guys, I would say, and if 1 through, honestly, the first 9 guys, yeah, I would take any of the first 9 guys if they come here. Full PPR, Kyle, full PPR. Any of these first 9 guys, if they're there at 9, I'm taking. I'm building from there. Ashton Genty's the one I'm not taking. I got to see it. I don't know about rookie running backs. Like the last one I felt really, really good about was Ezekiel Elliott, but that's just because I saw it. You just know.
Yeah. So
well, Jahmyr Gibbs kind of, but even then, it wasn't instantaneous. With like Zeke came into the league, led the league in rushing.
he was a different breed.
Yeah. What you thinking?
I'm scared to death to draft Christian McCaffrey this year. I'm not gonna hold you. You know how I feel about elite pass catchers. I feel like every fantasy winner has an elite pass catcher of some sort. So if like CD or Malik.
But here's the thing though. If you're picking at 9, that means you're also picking at 12.
Yeah.
Right. So my thing is, all right, let's look at running backs.
Yes.
How does he might consider
Amon-Ra at 9?
I had Amon-Ra last year. I got him at 6.
Because here's the thing, right? Like you could get Amon-Ra at 109.
Yeah, I would take Amon-Ra over Puka Nacua.
I'm just saying, like, if one of those are like Puka, Amon-Ra, Malik, CD, one of those guys. Well, Kyle said he would take Amon-Ra over Malik and Puka specifically.
I'm so curious. Why is that?
Because he's gonna get all those targets. But here's the thing: you could take Amon-Ra, and then on the swing get Josh Jacobs.
True. What running back would have to be left there for you to say, I'm taking him at 9?
It'd have to. I mean, it's not gonna happen. But Saquon, like Bijan, excuse me.
Someone in this chat already said, "Yo, if Christian McCaffrey falls to me, I'm taking him at 10." So now I'm thinking about like the people. Like, first off, how did the reigning champion get pick number 1? So I know we randomized the order, of course. But I know he's taking Jamar Chase. I know my boy Drew here is going to take Bijan. So from John, his brother Andy, Tad, Matt, Ian, and then me. I don't know. Like this guy, this one right here, pick 8. No idea where he could go with his pick.
So he's the wild card. He's the bang.
Pick 8. Pick 3, 8, and 7. I had no idea.
Interesting.
Kyle, would you consider Derrick Henry at 9? Yeah.
Or you could do Amon-Ra and Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to be honest with you. If Jahmyr Gibbs or Christian McCaffrey falls to 9,
I mean, it makes sense. Like me, I'm saying Christian. Like I'm scared to death.
Because I just feel like if Christian McCaffrey's there at 9, that means a lot of like some wide receivers definitely went before them. So then if I get Christian McCaffrey at 9, you can double back and get like Brian Thomas Jr.
or AJ Brown
or something like that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make the first 2 picks since I'm so close to each other. And that's how we're going to close out the day. So we got about 4.5.
And while you do that, we can talk about, because we have a draft tomorrow, but before that, I think Kyle wanted to talk about the trade he and I made last week.
Talk to me.
So last week in our Dynasty League, Cal gave me a 2027 second-round pick, shits and grins, and then a 2027 third-round pick, Bam's third-round pick, and I gave up Tony Pollard and my 2027 third-round pick. How did you feel about that?
Let me go back and look at this trade. You just given up run. I could have gave you a package like that for Tony Pollard, but that's not a bad one. I mean, you know, if you're looking at shits and grins, then you're looking probably a later second round pick, and
yes,
you're banking on Bam not being good, so you're hoping to have an early third round pick there.
Yeah, so that was a discussion between Kyle and I, because I think at first, Kyle, if I'm not mistaken, you said no because both picks were Bam's picks, and when it was shits and grins, and then I said, well, he's going to be good, so it's essentially a late second, like a late second and an early third round pick, and that was enough to seal the deal. Because essentially we just pick swapped third round picks in 2027.
You must feel good about your running back depth, though, to make this trade.
Yes. And again, I've told you my theory on having Jalen Hurts as my quarterback.
He's basically a running back.
He covers up a lot in the run game.
I want to win this league so badly.
I know you do. So do I. But
you want to talk about our redraft league?
Yeah. So the draft is tomorrow.
Yes. So for those who don't know, I also commissioned a redraft league. That's in order of leagues I really want to win. Redraft leagues I really want to win. My own redraft league is right there. It's 1B for me. Danny this year has pick what?
I have pick 3.
I have pick 2. I let Danny know in pre-production before he got on air. Yo, unless dude who has 101, who's a big Eagles fan, unless he takes Saquon at 1, I'm probably taking Bijan right there at 102. And Danny was like, well, shit, my hope was that Bijan or Chase falls. If not, I'm going with Jettas.
Yeah. So I'll ask this to the group, especially you, Kyle. So if Bijan and Jamar are gone,
Right here.
If it goes just like that, 1-2, I am thinking about Jettas at 3 overall. D mentioned, why wouldn't you take Saquon at 3 overall? And my reasoning is Saquon is going to have a great year, but I think the Eagles are going to turn down his usage this year. He had 582 touches last year. That's a lot of mileage for a running back. I think they're going to do their best to turn that down. I still think he's going to be a 1,000-yard rusher. So, yeah, I was thinking about Jahmyr Gibbs too. What does that offense look like without Ben Johnson?
Fast.
Like, what does it look like without? That's what I'm nervous about, because I feel like Dan Campbell's a David Montgomery guy. Like, yeah, you're big and powerful.
No way. I think you're bugging. Yo, I think Dan Campbell sees what's on the field. You put Jahmyr Gibbs out there on the field, ain't nobody catching that mug.
Okay, so Kyle, you're saying Well, Bijan's probably gonna be gone. I think D has made it.
Oh, I can tell you right now, I have yet to have a fantasy team with Bijan Robinson. If he's there at 2, I'm 1,000% taking.
So best case scenario for real is do take Saquon 1, you take Bijan 2, well, you would take Jamar. You would take Jamar then, right?
Oh yeah, if Jamar's there at 2, I'm taking him.
Well, then I would take Bijan. That's ideal.
Yeah, but
if Jamar and Bijan go 1, 2, here we go.
Here we go.
Then we're talking about
how we think this is about to go.
what?
Chase should go 101 here.
Yeah, this should be easy. Speaking of which, we talked pre-production meeting that we have someone in our group, Shitzegren's father, who ran up on me and was like, "Oh yeah, Jamal."
All right.
And he was like, "Hey, can we have more than 2 picks?" Okay.
Bijan at 2.
See, this is where it gets interesting.
Here we go. Bijan at 2. Can you move our names over to the left side?
Let me see. Oh, don't look at me. There we go. Can't see us at all.
All right. Bijan at 2. Come on now. What we got? What we doing? Come on.
Can't make a trade. Are they even in the room? Someone didn't show up, and that's what this is.
Saquon at 3. All right. This is where it gets interesting. I know he's taking Justin Jefferson at 4.
Nah, he's gonna take Jameer. Thank you, Kyle. So I'll take Jameer.
Justin Jefferson at 4. Okay. I'm 4 picks away. Right now, we got Gibbs, McCaffrey, CD, Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua.
And Amon-Ra. Buddy, if CD Lamb fell to you,
it would. Nah, I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm just trying to be hopeful. It's crazy.
Now, what would be funny is if someone took a swing at Ashton Genty before pick 9. That's where I think it gets fun.
Which is a real possibility. This is fun.
This should be easy because this shouldn't even be a question. You're taking Jahmyr Gibbs at this pick if you're Tad. Nico Collins at 5. Andy is
what the fuck?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Nico Collins at. See, this is how Jahmyr Gibbs fall to 6, right? I asked you the other day, how did Jahmyr fall to 6? This.
He should go right here. Tad's going to take Jahmyr Gibbs. Tad's for sure going to take Jahmyr Gibbs.
Cal, you have convinced me to take Jahmyr Gibbs at 103 if he is there. Because you and Achille are really good at this. Nico Collins? He could have got Nico Collins in the 4th round.
Yeah, I'm weak as hell.
Was that a mistake? That can't be a
No,
mistake.
he meant to do that one. Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs went at 6. So
who? You're going to have your between
CMC, CD, or Malik Neighbors?
Yeah, you're going to have one.
All right, guys, talk to me. If I'm sitting here with
CD.
Christian McCaffrey, CD Lamb, or Malik Neighbors,
CD Lamb. It's going to be CD and Malik. Who cares? Who cares?
No. So remember, Kyle was like, all right, Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra, St. Brown. We have a minute, guys. Talk to me. This is 1 point. This full PPR. Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua. Come on now.
I'm taking Malik Neighbors. He is. There's nothing else on that Giants offense.
I do. I have Malik Neighbors in regular dynasty. I have Puka in my auction league, or Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'm taking Malik. Bam. CD is not there.
CD's gone. It's Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua, or Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Malik or Amon-Ra, one of the two. Malik is like he's over there. Throw it to him. Russell is a lot better than what they had last year. Neighbors or St. Brown from Kyle. Malik.
I'm gonna take Malik Neighbors.
And now but now you can get Josh Jacobs on the turnaround because he's gonna be there. Oh, buddy. but Malik Neighbors and freaking Brian Thomas Jr. or
I'm
AJ.
saying, like on the backswing. See, here's where it gets interesting because I got a really good wide receiver one. Depending on who's there at pick 12, like I might, you know what I'm saying? Who would have running back?
Don't let Amon-Ra be there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't let
Kyle,
Amon-Ra be
Kyle,
there.
in a world where Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., Josh Jacobs, and Derrick Henry, like, I don't know.
Okay, Amon-Ra
just went. Okay.
There you go.
And Derrick Henry.
Brian Thomas, Puka, or Josh Jacobs. I don't know, man. This one's tough. Because I'd fuck around and pick two. Like, I would fuck.
I'm sitting there like, yo, Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. on the same team is kind of fucking filthy.
That's filthy. That's filthy. So here's what I like to do. Well, we only got 30 seconds. Fuck it, man. I'd take Brian Thomas Jr.
Kyle, damn. Brian
Kyle.
Thomas Jr.
Kyle saying Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's off the board.
Oh, yeah, he just left.
Kyle just left?
No. Derrick Henry just left. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's on the board. I'd say Brian Thomas. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, man. Fuck it.
Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. Holy God.
Now you really gonna have to start running back.
Yeah, it's the running back search now. But the thing is, yo, here are some sneaky good players I think I could get at running back. Alvin Kamara.
Yep.
James
Hampton, Chase,
Chuba Hubbard.
You're not gonna get Chase Brown. Yeah, Chuba Hubbard. Like you're gonna have options.
Listen,
You're gonna have options.
Starting off with those two though, Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just can't say no. Sometimes God be screaming at you.
Listen. Let me pull this one up pull this draft up on my iPad.
I gotta do some mock drafts tonight. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
Oh man. Listen, man. So after my pick, it went Josh Jacobs, Puka Nacua, Drake London.
Okay.
We're gonna see. Hey, I think that was a great start too. Thank you guys. I know that was a little bit of a pressure situation. We're gonna see it. I'm gonna let everyone know what the final team turns out to be. Listen, man. Let the people know where they can find you, my good brother.
Find me at the Ocean 41 on X and Blue Sky. You can find us at @speakon_pod, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that jazz. We're here every Tuesday except next Tuesday because it is my wife and I's 7th anniversary. So we are off next week, but we will be back the week after that for the NFL season. D, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on the X app at LosDMix, on Instagram at LosDMix, all socials at LosDMix. That's LOSDEEMIX. Update on the draft board. AJ Brown was just taken. So I'm looking at running backs and I'm saying I think I might have a good one, but it's
you can have plenty of options. How many picks till you?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3 left. No, it's 4 left in this round. Jonathan Taylor just went. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 picks. I'm up in 12.
Okay. Yeah, you'll find someone.
So I just got to take the best running back available. Unless Brock Bowers is there, which you won't be.
Yeah, and then you take Brock Bowers, and then you worry about the rest later.
Or let me ask you this. On the next swing, should I go double running back and solidify it? Or should I go ahead and pull the trigger on a Josh Allen, Lamar, Jalen Daniels?
Well, again, like my theory on if Jalen Hurts, right? So if Jalen is there, Jalen can mask a weak running back room.
Ashton Genty just went off the board. So someone just got Saquon Barkley and Ashton Genty.
Okay. All I'm saying, like if
Devon A-Chain just went.
If Devon A changes one. Okay, like if Jalen is there, you know my theory on how he can mask a weak running back room.
Brock Bowers just left.
He had 18 rushing touchdowns last year.
Let's see, Brock Bowers just left the board. Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers. Whew.
So that means Chase Brown's still on the board. That means Kyron Williams still on the board.
Yeah, let me read you running backs real quick as you get off the air. Bucky Irvin, Chase Browns, Kyron Williams, James Cook, Omarion Hampton, Alvin Kamara, Chuba Hubbard, James Conner.
So you got plenty of options. Yeah, Kyle's saying go QB. Yeah, I'm like if you like imagine if you got Jalen Hurts and then solidified your running room with James Cook. So then you got Jalen, Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors.
Kyle's saying go QB in the 4th since it's so quick in the swing.
Yeah,
Which I'm down. So here's my thing. When it comes to those QBs, if I take a QB that early, my thinking is it has to be one of my dynasty QBs. And luckily, in dynasty, my QBs are Josh Allen in both that league and in the auction league, and Jaden Daniels and Patrick Mahomes in my other one. So it's going to be Jaden Daniels or Josh Allen that I end up taking.
Jalen's sitting right there.
Or Jalen Hurts. I do have him in the keeper league, so if he's there, I will take him. But that's the very end. Like but I have to really like my running back. So I'll keep everyone updated. Someone just went Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, and then Omarion Hampton. That's an interesting one.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Y'all have a great one. Thank you for pulling up. I'll let y'all know how the team shapes out. Make sure y'all speak on it.